Till showtime.
God damn it.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Love Talk Radio.
Honey, I'm getting ready to do a video. What's up? No, tell me now. I'm on the phone. And do what? You can get it tomorrow if you do that? Yeah, okay. Well, come tell me when you get home, honey. I'll do it. Lena, I said I'll do it. All right, you guys, I'm sorry. Shit, you heard that phone just ringing. My daughter is a fucking asshole sometimes. But she don't know when I'm doing these damn videos. I just decide to do them. You know, it's come to my attention that you motherfuckers aren't really comfortable with yourself. You're not really comfortable with what you think about things. And so I'm going to be talking about today, being at home with being yourself. At home with being yourself. See, there is oh, wait, fuck. I think y'all been hearing me, but I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Yeah. Okay. Now, what I'm saying, I'm getting ready to say, or was getting ready to say, is there's a goddamn place where you feel at home. You feel at home, even though you may be physically thousands of miles from where you live. And that place is more mental than it is physical. Now, there is a time also when you feel you are like in your element. When you know good and well you wouldn't fuck with now one of these motherfuckers that you around. And you're in your element knowing these people aren't your caliber because of what you're thinking. Now, there's also a time when you realize all the shit you've done in your fucking life was not for nothing. Otherwise, you're going to find out you had some objective. So, recently, a couple nights ago, was that night for me. I got treated like royalty because of how much, I ain't gonna mention no names, but my man appreciated what I profess and what I display through my continued actions. This is like a real compliment to me because, of course, he's noticing what I'm doing. But what he's really noticing is that I'm continually doing it. You know, people start out doing some shit that's good, woo woo, but then they don't continue doing it. He says, my actions, not my words, my actions really speak to him. Now, if you doing something, oh, wait a minute, I forgot to go back to Blog Talk so I can get, naturally, no fucking calls. But if you doing something and it has real rewards, but not as financially rewarding as you thought, if you stop it, it was about the money with you. And you didn't deserve what you were seeking. But if the money isn't there and you continue to press forward as if you were making a killing on the profits, see, it's not about the money at that point. It should be about fulfilling your fucking dream. That's all it should be about. And the reward, or the rewards plural, in this case, is the different fulfillments you get from achieving your goals. Very rarely do I speak on politics. That's because I'm not really political. I don't give a fuck who wins, really. I don't give a fuck what they doing politically or legally or whatever. What's going on now just really says something for the state of our country. And what it's saying is that both candidates ain't shit. Neither one from either party. And it's because of their corrupt past. Now, you know what it says, or you know how this motherfucker, our country is now being faced with what corruption at the highest levels bring. Caller, why did you get off, man? I was finna call on you. Damn, man, you guys be tripping. But anyway, corruption has effects. Now, if you just keeping the corruption in your general area of work, robbery or whatever, it ain't gonna be like it is now. Because the corruption now is becoming laws. Even as niggas is getting killed and we got this whatever law trying to get enacted, everybody's supposed to be knowing how unfair shit is. But they're legally making it where you can't vote. 925, I got you, baby. What's up?
Oh, what's going on, bud?
Nothing. What's happening with you?
Man, about to head over to the mall right now. Get some shots up. Have some fun. Do what it do.
Okay, bro. You got a question?
Though.
What is it?
Okay. Let me start with my statement first. A couple of weeks ago, you put up a video, and you said like back in the day, you used to like come at, or you try to catch like 1,000. I said you said 1,000 girls. Like you said something on the lines of you used to got a lot of girls.
Come on, man. Do you want to take all day to ask your question?
My bad. No. I just hit a little joint. That joint got me.
Can you ask your question?
Okay, so a while ago you said that if you want to get game, you have to go out there and get it. And you used to go like at 1,000 girls, whatever. So I went down that same path, like just popping at whatever girl I see, I say whatever I have to say. And I do see how you said you can learn whatever you need to learn off that. But a lot of the girls, they say like, oh, you got enough game to like go get whatever girls, and you can do this, you can do that. So what do I do for the girls that are like more on the side, like, oh, why you do this for her? Like, it's just so easy for you. Why you,
Bro, you are
Get me?
so fucking weak. You can't even ask a question without explaining every word in it so that whoever you talking to, you begging them to listen and so that you can fucking get the answer you want. That's some weak punk shit. And that's what you do. And that probably is how you come off to bitches. They don't want to talk to no motherfucker. Oh, yeah, you already got game. You got enough to have probably 10 bitches. That's so you leave them alone. Because they know you so stupid, you going to think, yeah, I probably am coming up like that. They think I got a lot of... And you going to leave them alone. Fool, you ain't got no game. And what you need to do is quit lying to your goddamn self. How about that? How about that, bro?
I hear you.
Fucker hear me.
You
I
tripping,
asked
bud.
you, fuck you, man. I asked you how about that. I didn't ask you if you heard me.
Okay, I disagree. Let me say that.
I don't give a fuck why you disagree. See,
But I don't think you noticed.
hey, listen. You see how quiet you are when it's time to talk? I asked you why the fuck. Listen, man. I asked you why the fuck do you disagree? And you just was quiet. You said, I'm going to disagree with that. And I said, well, why you disagree? And you was fucking quiet.
Okay.
Like a little punk.
Oh.
Now that I didn't put you up on it, you're going to think of something to say. But it's too late. Because you don't get no fucking second chances in the fucking streets. You get pegged right away by whatever the fuck come out your mouth, and I pegged you, and you know I pegged you correctly. See how quiet you are now?
Oh, no, I'm listening to the whole thing because you're not lying.
Okay, man, come on. What you got to say?
I'm saying I do got game. For sure.
Okay, you got game for sure. What is game? If you got it,
game?
Hey, listen to me, man. If you got game, you got to know what the fuck it is.
I'll say game is strategy.
You'll say game is strategy or is game strategy. I'm not asking you to ask questions or guess. I'm saying your weak ass is being fronted off in front of whoever's listening. And the only thing saving you is they don't know who the fuck you are. But if you got any friends sitting around you, they hear you being punked. And you can't stand it.
Wait, can you say that last part one more time?
No, I can't. So what I'm saying, bro,
Damn.
You weak as fuck. You need to get your shit together. Period. And then you won't be worried about what no goddamn bitch say to your motherfucking ass. I could give a fuck what they say to me unless they say yeah. Then when they say yeah, I'm on. It's on. 562. I see you. I got you in. I'm finna finish with dude, and I'll get you in a second. Well, we finished, man, because you know you weak, man. You one of these motherfuckers that be pretending so much that you didn't fool yourself. But you can't fool Bud. I ain't got to be sitting next to you to know you a sucker.
Boy, you gotta know though, you on a high level of this shit though. Like,
I ain't no high. I ain't none of that shit you saying, man. That's just the bullshit you tell yourself so you can believe what the fuck you saying. I ain't none of that goddamn shit.
Hold on, wait. So you telling me it's not levels to it? Telling me it's not levels?
Bro, I don't know what the fuck you mean when you use any words you use. So you think I'm gonna answer something you saying? What the fuck you mean level?
So you're saying that there's not obstacles and there's not ways you have to work your way up in order to understand and do what you do, or
I didn't say that. I didn't say that, and I don't know what I said. Stop. I didn't say that, and I don't know what I said to make you think that. So with that, I'm gone, bro, because you're full of shit. I'm sorry, 562. You had to hear that goddamn shit, but let's go. What's up with you? 562. Are you there?
Yeah, bud. Sorry about that, bud.
All right, come on. What's up?
So my question is, with all these girls or bitches doing this OnlyFans shit,
Wait,
how do you
with
break
all
them
these
down and
girls
be like,
doing what? What did you say they were doing?
this OnlyFans, where they stream themselves on the web and they make their money, dudes watch them and shit on the web, and they're getting all this money and they're getting good money. How do you break them down and be like, you know what, you kind of need
Hey
some
man, stop right there.
managing or some
Stop
help,
right there. Stop. See,
Yeah.
you one of these techies, and whatever techie you gonna do, because I don't know what the fuck you talking about, but I kind of do. It's got to be, must be some bitch trying to show you something so that whatever they can get from you, and you ain't gonna never be able to break them down because you don't believe in your goddamn self. So whatever the fuck I tell you, and you go out and say exactly what I said, you gonna say it so punkish that the bitch ain't gonna be moved by what the fuck you saying, because all you want is some pussy. Come on, man. Be real.
Or
Be real, man. Fuck a word. Talk down. Talk about some real shit.
no, I'm trying to, because I do videography and photography, so I'm like, you know what, I can help you build, or I can help them build their shit.
Right, in
I'm trying to
exchange
get
for
money
you getting
too.
the pussy or getting your dick sucked or something, right? Yeah, come on, man. You so goddamn slow.
Yeah, and then that
No,
happens,
man, you slow and you
then
fucked
that
up for
happens, and I'm
thinking
done
like
with them.
that, bro. What I'm saying is, why can't you offer your service? Why you gotta offer? Why can't you get paid for your service? Why can't you believe enough? Hey, listen, bro. Why can't you believe enough in your goddamn service that you get paid cash for your service? Then after you see the bitch got money to pay you, then you start trying to fuck with that bitch. Why you don't do that? Because you ain't got no fucking game. And all you want to do is get some pussy or get your dick sucked. But you want to try to act like you a businessman. Don't you think bitches done seen that 7,000 ways?
Yep. That's why I'm gonna sign up for SW.
Well, you need to sign up, because that bullshit you talking ain't gonna do nothing but get your fucking ass charged.
Got it. Thanks, bud.
All right, man. I hate to be so raw, but that's just the way it is, fellas. Y'all can't call in here being no punk with bullshit, lying, and think I'm just gonna go for it. I have long known not to deal with politics because of just this bullshit right here. A politician will say anything, and he knows what he means, but he don't care if you misinterpret what he said, as long as how you interpret it is going with what he's thinking. That's how you motherfuckers are. That's why you do not catch bitches. Because even though they don't equate you to being a politician, they can hear the bullshit in what the fuck you saying. I'm not trying to say I'm like women, but I could hear the bullshit. You don't get no bullshit past me, because I am serious about what I do. I use what I do, even when I'm just talking. So, what happened with me in politics is, once I found out that major corporations, people individually rich, and they make money on you living, they lobby both sides. Democrats and Republicans get lobbied by the same fucking company. So what I'm saying is, no matter what, who's winning? That company that's lobbying. 678, what's going on, bro?
What's up, bro? Quick question. So on that last call, you actually
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Bro, hold on one second. 313, I got you in, but don't say nothing, because I want to finish with the brother I'm talking to. Okay, 678, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was referring to the last caller when you asked them what is game. And,
Turn your computer down, man.
yeah, no, I was referring to the last caller.
I already heard that, man. You referring to the last caller. Let's go. You said that 4 times.
Oh yeah, I'm getting a little delay in my phone. But anyway, so would you consider game considering like believing in yourself? Like, is that one part of having game?
Fuck no. Game is simply the rules that keeps you bound in whatever it is that you do. A football player, he don't try to learn how to play baseball because it's both sports. A tennis player don't give a fuck about basketball because it's both sports. They focus on what they do. That's why they have game when it comes to tennis, if that's what they do, or basketball, if that's what they do. A pimp nigga focus on pimping. That's why he got game. So what I'm saying is that's why you motherfuckers misuse that word, because it sounds as if it can be anything, which it can, but that anything is confined to specific areas of expertise.
Okay, so what would you call? So what would somebody like me, learning the game?
Be a motherfucker. You just a goddamn squad and want somebody like me to say, man, you learn the game. Man, fuck you. If you ain't got no game, you ain't got nothing. I can hear you don't.
Okay, I see.
Get real with yourself, man, so you can have some game. Bring your ass to Sidewalk University, man, so you can know what game is, how you actually have it right now, but you don't know shit about your goddamn self. So you ain't gonna learn nothing. You're just gonna be guessing. Hey, man, I'm finna get 313. Come on, 313. 313, let's go, bro. $313, do you want to talk or not? Call back, bro. Because what I'm saying is I ain't waiting. See, I was talking about lobbyists. Do you know what a fucking lobbyist is? A lobbyist is somebody with deep pockets. And they could come to you and say they're all company and they want to do some shit in Guatemala. They could come to you and they could tell you what they can do for you in the form of money. And then as long as you're going to kind of go for or promote what they talking about, it's legal. But if you did that shit, you'll be in the penitentiary for bribery. That's just how it is. 313, you back? What's up?
Yeah, we had a bad connection, but I had caught your show yesterday, and you was talking about that little situation that was floating on the internet about the nigga said you was a trick because you was paying for the bitch. Yeah, man, I heard that shit, man, and I think these niggas just don't know what a trick is. A trick is a motherfucker that pay for pussy.
Right.
Paying for a babysitter, buying a bitch some weed, something like that, a drink. You paying for convenience. And I think they got the shit twisted.
Hey, bro, I don't know who you is or why you said that or what promoted you to say it, but that's dope shit you talking right there, man, because that's the truth. If you got some paper, why would you make it hard for you to have what you want? I'm saying if it's about the bitch say, well, you got to give me $100, fuck me. Well, bitch, take your pussy somewhere else. But if the bitch said, well, if you want to fuck me, but I really need a babysitter, so you got to wait till I get one, baby. Look, fuck that. I pay for the babysitter. I mean, it's convenience. You're absolutely correct. That's dope, man. So what I want you to do, listen, man, wait. Well, I want, because I reward shit, not that I like, but shit that's real, making me think you understand, which is what you just did. I'll give you shit, man. So what I'm gonna do is hook you up with that audio book. 6 fucking hours of real shit. Me reading my book. You know, I had gave my book to this white boy, and this white boy said, after when I seen him a couple weeks later, I said, man, how'd you like the book? He said, I fucking love that shit. This is a white boy. So I said, because I didn't think he would say that. I said, well, what the fuck did you like about it? He says, you know what I really liked? I liked when you said, bitch, where's my money? And I say, man, I didn't say no shit like that. And he say, yes, you did. You said it several times. Then I seen him a few days later, and he had the book. And he pointed to what he was saying. I was in a romantic mood. The bitch had, you know, came in, and I said, bitch, where my motherfucking money? And what I'm saying is he's reading it. He's reading, bitch, where's my money? Because that's what he think of the game. He can't possibly understand that there is genuine feelings and care in that, because that's what he think. That's why I did this audio book, bro. So a lot of shit that I'm gonna be saying that you might not even know is gonna be broke down. So make sure when you hit me, you put your area code in the first 3 numbers of your phone number, so I know it's you. Because, you know, when I say this shit, motherfuckers hit me. Woo, woo. You know, I'd be lying like a, it was me, man. It was me. But you do that, and I know it's you, and I send it to you free, bro.
I appreciate that. But that wasn't even my question, but I had a question for you.
Okay, come on.
My question was, man, about that bitch. I feel like she tried to expose you, man. I just want to know, did you cut into that bitch?
I didn't even know the bitch did that shit. And what I'm saying, that's why I always be safe. You know, I got a clean jacket. I do not give a fuck about a bitch doing some shit like that. She might have been putting it on there to prove that she was talking to Rosebud. She might have been putting it on there because her friends didn't believe she knew me. Because she's a young bitch. What I'm saying is, I give a fuck what the bitch was doing. I care what the fuck I was doing. That's why I told that nigga when he said that, you a motherfucking lie, because ain't no way I was doing that. But like you say, motherfuckers did see that shit, but dude totally misrepresented what was on it, which leads me to, you know, no, motherfuckers will make up shit just so they can say I ain't shit. Because the shit I talk is real. A motherfucker fuck with me, they fucking with some real shit, and they could actually take what I say out there and do it. Because I do it. And that nigga in particular must have was trying to prove something to himself or the people. I don't know. I ain't really saying what he was doing. I'm just saying the reason I denied it was because what he was describing, I know I don't do. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I ain't look at it like that. The bitch could have been happy she was talking to Rosebud and just wanted everybody to know about it. But I still keep one eye open on that bitch. I don't be trusting that type of shit.
No, bro. The bitch, I ain't fuck with that bitch in a long time, man. Bro, I fuck with bitches. What I'm saying is that young bitch, I remember I was pulling off from my house and I turned and I seen this bitch. And I said, that's a fine little motherfucker, but I passed her up. But then some told me to just stop. So I stopped at the corner and waited until she caught up. And I said, but where your little fine ass going? And she answered, blah, blah, blah. And I could see right there, man, I'm finna fuck with this little young motherfucker. Get your ass in the car and let me take you. And what I'm saying, I'm talking to her like that, because if she do that, that tells me she's a certain kind of woman, because ain't no certain kind of woman other than this kind gonna get in your car when you get your ass in the car, you fine motherfucker. You say some shit like that, whoever you talking to gonna let you know who the fuck they are. So this bitch get in the car with no problems. Just let me know that, man, I can fuck with this bitch. So when I get this,
yeah, you already know you had action.
I'm saying when the bitch get in the car, I'm telling her whatever I'm telling her, and I was finna go somewhere. I had made a right turn from my house, but I made the very next right turn, and then the next right turn, And the next one, and I'm right back in my house. And I told baby, while I'm making them turns, I'm telling baby, look, you little fine motherfucker, I ain't trying to, I'm telling her whatever the fuck I'm telling her. And the bitch say, well, you know, because I'm telling her, you know, I'm finna go to my house, and if you come in, I'm gonna fuck your little motherfucking ass. And if you don't, just keep walking because you ain't far from where I picked you up. And the motherfucking bitch said, damn. She said that. When she said that, that just let me know how I need to come at this bitch the rest of the time I'm fucking with her. I gotta be hard. Because this bitch was one of these ghetto motherfucking bitches that wasn't scared of shit. and I'm saying I learned all that in that quick conversation, but I fucked with that bitch about a year. And that was the one of the longest times I have fucked with damn bitch that I've been fucking with. Because I be getting rid of them motherfuckers. Because, you know, I don't want them to like me. And when they really like me, and I see they like me, I'm finna make them not like me. Because I ain't trying to have no bitch, you know, knowing I'm doing this, that, and the other, and trying to hang on fucking with me until I really hit it. At least that's how I think. The bitch could be really seriously liking me. But I don't believe it. Fuck you, bitch. You just know what I'm doing, and you motherfucking just trying to hang on. That's how I think, man. So my point is that when I was talking to that young bitch, I also know that I'm an old nigga. I ain't fucked a bitch that young, and I don't know, 50 years. And I'm saying, shit, if I can, I'm hitting that pussy. But I sure ain't gonna buy none. Shit. That's crazy. You feel me?
Yeah, I think niggas, and I know you be saying niggas be using words and don't know what words are. A nigga don't even know what a trick is. A trick is a motherfucker that pay for pussy. That's a contract. That means regardless of what happened, I'm hitting that pussy. Paying for convenience, you still got to do what you got to do to get the pussy. It's on you. Shit, the bitch might give it to you. The bitch might not give it to you.
God
I might
damn,
feel
man,
like fucking a bitch. I might not feel like fucking a bitch.
You really got some shit going with you, bro. How old are you? You sound like you like 28.
Oh, no, man. I'm 39.
39? No wonder you sharp. You sharp, bro. The shit you saying is real. The shit you saying is the way you supposed to think about it. And matter of fact, I'm probably guilty of saying the same shit to other people in the past because it's real shit. You gotta know what shit is. Yeah, I appreciate the call, man. Thanks. Make sure you hit me though, bro, because I love that shit. Check this out. See, people want to cry because it's so obvious that motherfuckers are crooks. I mean, what kills me is we already fucking celebrated Scarface. We loved Al Capone. We loved any of them motherfuckers, Ma and Pa, whatever them motherfuckers was, robbers. And then suddenly, when the shit is in your face in real time, it's like appalling. It's been appalling. Well, let me tell you something. You guys don't know what really happened. You know, and this one I'm going to tell you about is one of the main reasons that I try to, stay away from politics. It's one thing you guys don't know. The reason what's going on right now is because they elected Barack Obama. Soon as they elected him, all laws went out the window. They don't give a fuck. They ain't, I'm saying, when he got reelected, that's when they started plotting. No, we got to take the power away from them motherfuckers because the electoral power is where it's at. So what I'm saying is, I try to do my own thing without the assistance of motherfucker. I just don't want nobody's help. I know that. And I believe that because you can't depend on a motherfucking person who make all their decisions after deep thought and still get it wrong. Shit. That's what every fucking politician do on both sides. And just the same, you can't depend on a motherfucking person who has no backbone. And this motherfucker with no backbone straddles the goddamn fence. But I will say for fucking President or ex-President Trump, his real benefit is he don't really know shit. That's his real benefit. And I absolutely hate the way shit's been going in this country. It's obvious that it's all about greed. It's obvious it's all about can they tell this lie? And this is at the highest level of government, and yet they expect the average Joe, you and me, not to get tired of the shit. So, after a few years of really going through what we're going through now, this country is going to experience genuine anarchy, which is what we have right now in this so-called great fucking country known as America. The land of the free, where free shit costs hella money. Because I'm for reform of the police, but they never gonna reform. Long as they can look at a video like that George Floyd video and get on the news and say, oh, we have to, look deeper into it and investigate, see how we can charge shit. Okay, all right. Okay, motherfucker, I can see you waiting on the investigation to be completed. Especially if it's before you sentence this motherfucker. But at what point does intentions come into play? If you choke a motherfucker longer than 2 minutes, his chances of dying are upped 100 times. So let's say the popo didn't have killing George Floyd on his mind. Otherwise, his intentions was just to do whatever, arrest him. I would think, and tell me if you agree with it, after the 5th time that he said he couldn't breathe, which was around 4 minutes in, and we all know over 2 minutes can kill you. After 4 minutes, that popo had decided he didn't give a fuck. Surely, after that motherfucker George Floyd begged for his mother 6.5 minutes in, that fucking police had to think he was taking his brother's life, or the brother thought he was dying. In the 7th minute, when the motherfucker ain't moving, ain't talking, that goddamn police had to know. He had to think he was killing this motherfucker or he killed him. No. At that point, he had his hands in his fucking pocket for another 106 seconds. So what I'm saying is, at what point should his police training or humanity come in and he realized what the fuck he was doing? What I'm saying is after 3 minutes of having that motherfucker's knee cutting your air off, that's second-degree murder. If he like get off your neck in 3 minutes because he knew, he went a little overboard or whatever, so he don't want you to die, but you die anyway. That's unintentional. But that motherfucker didn't do that. Shit. Second-degree murder, I can stand that. But after 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, surely he should have known, or at least realized after 7 minutes, 8, 9 minutes, then 46 more seconds. He just should have realized what he was doing. So what I'm saying is, which one of you out there think he didn't realize what he was doing? Which one of you out there think that motherfucker thought he could put his knee on a motherfucker for 10 minutes and not kill him? George, dude, I'm getting tears in my eyes. George Floyd hadn't moved in over 2 motherfucking minutes. And he still don't think he killed this motherfucker. He got his knee on him. He may as well pull the cigarette out and start smoking. Because I know that police knew what he was doing. So now everything people died for in the 60s, everything motherfuckers stood for and protest for is being looked at, and the decisions are being overturned. Now, if it was implemented to say, we're not saying fuck you, nigga. What does implementing this overturn mean? Did you know? People don't automatically adjust with the times. In 1990, people in high places started telling everyone who listened in the year 2000, banks and financial institutions are gonna fail. Because computing wasn't prepared for the change from 1900 to 2000. I know, it doesn't make sense to me either. But in 1999, people started taking their money out the banks, and it people start stacking up on water and all kind of stuff. And companies that upstarted with that shit, or companies that had that shit, Kleenexes and tissues and all, them motherfuckers got rich. They was already rich, but they just had a windfall. People were stocking up on all kind of shit, believing the computer system that we were using would fail. Now, my father, back in the 60s, was the president of Country Club Crest Improvement Association. And when he told us about the state was going to put a highway on what was then just a little tiny fucking street behind our house that had a whole bunch of trees that we called the ditch, had all that shit in it, we thought Pops was nuts. Dad, you can't ask Pop no question. You beat your ass questioning him. But about 15 years later, when they started buying up everybody's fucking homes that was there, Pops was the last one of the last ones to sell. He held out to get the most for our house. We was at 1707 Griffin Drive, which is the driveway right in the middle of Sawyer's and Round Street. But it don't have no house and shit there in the Crest. Pops told us Boy, white people plan 30 years in advance, and they're going to pay me for my house. Now, think about it. He said, whatever you doing now was thought of and prepared for 30 years ago. Now, think about that. What if that's true? If it's true, how could they not be prepared for the computer shit that they was talking about? I'm saying, I'm sure if they plan 30 years ahead in my small town, how could they not do it in the government? See, I told you guys long ago that I was, I'm going to stop having deals on my shit. I'm going to stop fucking with Facebook. I'm going to stop doing a lot of shit because I've outgrown that goddamn shit. But in reality, my products have taken on a life of their own. I do promote them, but not as I used to. I haven't had a real sale in over 18 months. And that's because dudes who bought my shit full price, they expressed their displeasure that I was giving it to people with the sales that I was giving. And he said, well, them motherfuckers would rather cheat themselves than treat themselves. So, okay, I get it. But business requires that I have a sale within 24 months. And I ain't waiting until the last moment. So, my good friends and listeners, until Juneteenth, and for you motherfucking youngsters, that's June 19th. Until then, I'm having a 2-for-1 sale. Buy half the course, get the other half free. The only catch is, if you don't mention the sale when you're purchasing, you're not getting it. Now, on another note, I get people telling me they like to listen to my newer videos. I chuckle because when they say that, when they say that, I smile to myself because they don't know, but I haven't said anything new in over, 15 years. What I've been kicking with you guys, all of it, is over 100, 200 years old. It's just, if you never heard it or thought it, it's new to you. I have over 300 videos, over 400 videos on my channel. And believe me, the very first one still get hits, get looked at. A lot of people don't want to go back that far, but a lot of people skip back to that far just to see what a nigga was talking about. And what I'm saying is that very first one is as relevant now as it was then, because what I talk about is timeless. That's why, as a man, you better jump on what I'm talking about before this 21st century man shit takes over how people think. Because of these things that I'm talking about, which I'm at a standstill. And when I am, I hate it because I ain't making moves. Because when I ain't making moves, I think of death. I'm fucking doing great. I'm healthy. I'm busy. My projects are doing good. I believe I'm at a standstill because for several months, I've been making positive growth at Sidewalk University, but there is something missing, and I haven't put my finger on it. That's why I'm up at 4 a.m. sometime, tripping, trying to see what's my next move. Then tonight, well, last night or one of them fucking nights, my nights run together, fellas. I'm sorry. I thought about my true mentor. I don't know if you read my book, but my brother-in-law, Melvin Redman Wells, he was my true mentor. And I think if I would have told him this, I truly believe he'd have told me, John, your next move is to wait. He blunt like that. He's passed, so he's not blunt like that. He was blunt like that. He never tried to dress up what you needed to know, although he always wanted it to be understood what you needed to know. So thinking the shit I was thinking made me get up and vent my frustrations and my gratefulness to the only game in town. I'm frustrated, but I'm grateful to it. This game of life. Live it and you'll grow. Just live in it and you'll die a death with your life having meaning nothing. At least with what I learned from Red and what those streets taught me, I won't know when or how, but I know it's gonna just be from old age when I pass. The mistake, most of you motherfuckers are making about what you're doing, about what I'm doing, is thinking that I'm trying to teach these motherfuckers how to be a pimp. I can't. And I wouldn't even try to teach any person how to pimp. The only thing I could do is lace my conversation with a lot of goddamn game, a lot of hidden game that this fool got to search for. And if that motherfucker caught it, he qualified to pimp. But what I'm saying is he got to pick through a lot of shit I laid out to find gems. Now, did you know the same exact thing applies to these dudes who are searching, to you motherfuckers otherwise, who's searching for your manhood? I can't teach you how to have heart. In either case, as a pimp or a man that's trying to be a total man, you either have it or you don't. And if you don't have it, you have to incorporate it or at least find it. Because I found in both cases, if you faking the funk, it's going to front you off to anybody who's paying a goddamn attention. And I am a nigga that pay attention. This is why I love active teaching. See, I'm giving information to whoever will listen, knowing full well that only, okay, wait a minute, 6, 7, 8. I saw you just have another question. You got another question, man?
Yeah. So the game starts with you knowing yourself.
You can't have no
Do you
game.
agree with that?
You can't have no game if you don't know yourself, because you're not going to do what it takes for game to be established in you if you don't know yourself.
Okay. I meant to also say, but I'm gonna send you an email, and I'm gonna shoot you some bread to the PayPal and everything. But I was wondering, do you have the conversation course, like just only conversation?
I got conversation tools that only involves conversation.
Now, okay. So I'm gonna hit you on that. I'm gonna hit you on your email about that. I just want the whole thing.
All right, man. Go check it out. The whole thing costs a lot of money, man. So just go to my site, AskRosewell.com, and check it out.
Got you.
All right, thanks, brother. See, the most important thing to me is to continually be here. I'm saying, even though I know I'm giving information to whoever will listen, and I know fully, I'm clear, that only the deserving is going to understand it. So I am just wasting my breath in a lot of cases, but I waste my breath for the few cases that I get that want to deal with me. Therefore, teaching them in both cases is more of placing choices before them and allowing them to grow into the right choices. So you got to understand this equation. Thought plus action minus fear times dedication equals a cold catch hand. I was always good at math, but I am much better at common sense. Although these days common sense just ain't that common anymore. It would seem to me that if a person wanted something, otherwise you had a thought, seem like you would do what you need to do to get it, otherwise take action. Now, if you had fear, you would kick it to the curb, otherwise rid yourself of things that's keeping you from being inactive. And he would do all he could do to get what he wanted every day of his life. That's what you call being dedicated. As simple as that equation is, it takes a hell of a motherfucking mathematician to solve that baby. And once I solved it for me, a monster was born. Shit. It's really hot in Vegas now. And I've been in my house all day. I took my car to get washed. And when I stepped out of the car to walk home while they did my car, I said, God damn, I almost fainted. Then I thought about how many dudes be counting on me and my vast knowledge of life. So I went to that 7-Eleven, bought me a Slurpee, and walked home. And on the motherfucking way, I got the idea to create an even more clearer course. I realized I was expecting a lot from the dudes who enrolled in SWU. I thought, and wrongly so, that they couldn't master the course. But how could they master something that they hadn't even learned? That was my bad. That's why anyone who enrolls can come back free. If you don't graduate in that first semester, you can come to the second one free. I have now made the course where you can learn it first with me. Then after learning the course, which starts you on your road to confidence, I'm now able to bring to you the actual point of mastering it. But you still have to have the nerve to do the assignments. There's activities involved. Now, I'm going to start having fly thoughts. I'm going to have probably one every video. My fly thought for today. When you own the grind and you grinding on several things at the same time, make sure you don't miss how beautiful it is to be able to let whichever one of your projects rest. And you just concentrate on this one or that one. Then, months later, when you didn't forgot about it, you get a call. And it's about one of them damn projects that you had resting. Now, that project just got a full tank of gas. And we got to hit it. See, I know one thing. I don't know which one it's going to be, because they all are winners to me. But one of my ideas is going to take me all the way. And hell yeah, I deserve it. Because, fellas, if you get anything from me, get that it ain't cool to be a surface motherfucker. You got to be through and through a motherfucker. Listen, do any of you motherfuckers know what anarchy means? Maybe some do and some don't. But it is crucial to how I think about what is currently happening in this country. I mentioned Obama earlier when he was elected, how that opened the door for Peckerwoods. I'm going to explain a little of that. When he was elected, I thought it was a sham. But I didn't know what his being elected was going to actually do. His election to office was the opening of the door for white people to freely say, fuck niggas. I'll explain. Just the mere fact that the highest office in the land could be spoken to or referred to as being represented by a black man. And after his election, every politician that didn't like him referred to him in every way except the word nigger. And the senators and the Republican senators said he won't get anything through. That was McConnell. Now, this is when he first get elected. People spoke, a whole bunch of negative shit as positive shit was being spoken to. But what it told the people was that they didn't have to respect or abide by the laws anymore. Now, the nigga is gone. But the door has been left open for white people to deliver the real hammer, because the real hammer is coming now. We're being forced to choose so that 1% of this country can continue to get richer and richer. And if any motherfucker gets in from either party, you better believe he or she has made promises to some faction of that 1% of motherfuckers who get 92% of all the income in America. Now, it's obvious that fucking Donald Trump, gonna do whatever he gonna do to make sure it ends up that way. He ain't gonna tax his own ass or his cronies. He gonna make sure he gets to monopolize all kinds of shit while he's president. But that's if you elect him. I'm just saying, we're pawns. And we're being played every time we have an opinion. Just as I have been played with this damn opinion of mine. What I'm saying is, they're making sure that you can't elect who you want. They're doing that by passing these fucking laws. So one of the best things about me, and you should make it about yourself, is that I'm transparent. You can see where I'm coming on. What you fucking see is what you get. What you hear is what you get. There's no deviation. And what I say for you, you get to see me do every day. You know, as I chase my various dreams. Who better to represent what I say than me? You guys see me chasing shit that I dream of, and you've also seen me capture several goals. And you've been dealing with me a few years. So what I'm saying is I don't stop. And I say again, real men do things, visible things that represent the realness or the reaches that he has. And I think to myself many times, I ain't no joke. And I'm one of the realest motherfucking men you could ever have the pleasure of interacting with. And if you can follow instructions, you can benefit from my goddamn courses. If you can make a commitment, you could benefit from your decision to buy my goddamn courses. If you can concentrate on what it takes to gain confidence based on your commitment to gaining it, you also have to follow instructions and be able to concentrate. If you can do those things, you'll be a new man. And it's going to take place within the 90 days. That's the time of one semester at Sidewalk University. Okay, now, the last thing I'm going to talk about is the reality in communication with women. All these things I've been talking about actually is important for you to understand because I have a certain way of thinking. These things I've been talking about is what frames, part of what frames my thinking. Just a minute, I got to light this weed. So, what I want to talk about is something that all men need to get with this. Did you know women communicate in a high context and dudes communicate in a low context? Women communicate with shit like, I need to get a few things from the store today. Now, when she says something like that, that's a high text communication because she really wanted you to volunteer to go to the store. So it is high context because there's a lot involved in that. A man will say, hey, will you get me a few things from the store when you go out today? Stating directly what he wants, leaving no room for interpretation. Now, neither way is better. I'm not saying that. Neither way is better than the other. It's just, excuse me, if you don't know this shit, think of the disadvantage you're at. Think of how much, if you knew and thought of this shit while you was talking to women, you would overcome before it happens. If you don't know this shit, you're going to be in for a lot of arguments. And if you're in for that, this is what to do. Just don't know what motherfucking bitches, how they communicate. I learned the humanistic things about life, about women, about shit in general. And I try to give it to you, straight-laced. But the majority of you are stubborn. And a Mack truck is going to have to run your ass over before you accept that getting ran over by a Mack truck hurts. If you want to be an effective communicator, fellas, you got to understand some things. You got to listen to my talk shows for one thing, or these videos, so that you can get laced on how to communicate with women of your desires. And with that, since you motherfuckers ain't calling in, I mean, I have a better time answering your fucking questions. I have a better concept of where you at when I actually do. What's the price for class? D'Angelo McKinley. How come you don't go to AskRosebud@gmail.com? No, excuse me. AskRosebud.com. AskRosebud@gmail is my email. Let's see. Don Coolio. Trump was a president that actually wanted to eliminate the clutter of Obama's. Don Coolio, one reason I don't really talk about politics is because of shit like that. You guys are so fucking stupid, it just makes me sick to listen to you motherfuckers. This motherfucker, I don't care what he did. He's a fucking crook. And he's fucking driving this country into the ground. I don't give a fuck if he did whatever to clear or get rid of Obama's clutter or whatever the fuck. What else is he doing? God damn it, who the fuck? Deanna, I gotta call you back. I'm doing a video. What I'm saying is, you guys are just stupid to me, man. This motherfucker is promoting, keeping you from voting. He promoting everything to make you be the nigga that was in the 1800s, and your motherfucking ass is trying to see some good shit he doing, man. You done fucked up with me, Don Coolio, so I don't give a fuck if you ever listen to me again. Because you full of shit to believe that bullshit. I can't help it. That's what I think, motherfucker. You full of shit to believe this racist pig motherfucker is trying to do something for... Don't get me to talking about no motherfucking goddamn politics. Fucking motherfucker. You know what? I ain't even motherfucking wanting to talk to y'all no more. Don Coolio then fucked up. Wait, I'm gonna try to calm down and then I might keep talking. But what I'm saying is Don Coolio, whatever the fuck his name is, made me think something else about it. Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck if you ever listen to me again. I ain't saying you can't like Trump. I ain't saying you can't like them motherfucking Peckerwoods that's trying to make every nigga that died in the 60s about getting you some motherfucking voting rights, making a motherfucker accept you in their restaurant, all that shit don't mean shit. I know all you fucking niggas out there, don't get me to talking about what you punk motherfuckers that believe in Trump are. You some reverse racist bastards. Only concerned about your goddamn self. And you ain't got shit and you ain't gonna have shit. And you know it and I know it. Most of you motherfuckers just be talking that shit just so you can have something different to say because you fucking needy. Fucking bastards. Don Coolio, fuck you. Don't put no happy faces on me no more, motherfucking more, man. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Rosebud is serious. I don't care, man. Oh, let me read this shit some more, man. This fucking nigga fucking with me. Clarence. Who the fuck? Clarence. Clarence Sims. Oh, you know, Clarence Sims is Fillmore Slim. The game is to be sold and never told. See, right there, Clarence Kimes or whatever your fucking name is. I can tell you ain't got no goddamn game worth a fuck. It's just it have never been explained that it's not always in monetary means, but a price must be paid. Many men and women have even paid with their lives. Okay, Clarence. Nigga, you so stupid. It's pathetic. Even though what you saying is true. Just the way you saying it. Donald Trump is the great white hope. Who gives a fuck? I should never mention that motherfucker. I know you stupid motherfuckers gonna be talking about him. We also like listening to Rose's phone calls. Okay. Oh, you talking about when the bitch call in or something? Okay, man. Even my call. Dean! Steve the Dean! Nigga on my show. Archibald. Come on, man. You guys asked me that shit. When you driving down the street and you see a Shell gas station and you need some gas, then you pull over to get it. But a day or two ago, you got some gas at the Arco and you see that this Shell gas is 25, 30 cents more per gallon. Do you go look for an Arco or do you just get some gas? I just get some gas. Now, don't get me wrong. I would rather get the Arco gas. But what I'm saying is I wish I would get the tripping because I'm going to spend some more gas going to look for Arco. Now, yes, you get 20 gallons or whatever the fuck. 30 cents, that's like $6, maybe. I don't know what it is. But I'm saying, who gives a fuck? I mean, I care because I ain't no rich nigga. But I'm not going to let some $6 determine my happiness about buying gas. It's not going to determine shit for me. I go out to eat dinner, buy the dinner, baby eat, I'm nibbling. Because if the motherfucking food don't come in a certain amount of minutes, I ain't hungry no more. I just ain't. All them bitches think that I don't eat that much because I can't even get into the meal. It took too long. Now, what I'm saying is when the meal come at the right, because I had a fucking Philly cheesesteak yesterday. Baby had said some shit. And I had just finished the video too. I took, I forget where we went, but this fucking Philly cheesesteak was like the bomb. I still didn't eat it all. But what I'm saying is later on that day, I ate some more of it. That's because it was really good. Most times, food ain't good to me. You know why? Because the bitch I like, or a bitch I like, didn't cook it. Now you say, Bud, you say you don't let them cook it. I don't. That's how crazy my black ass is. But I know I'm crazy like that. So I don't expect nothing different. Man, you motherfuckers do not understand the pleasure you get from knowing yourself. The adrenaline that pumps through your heart or mind or whatever. God, I'm reading some shit. This goddamn Don Coolio. Fucking, let me read this shit. Dr. Fauci came to Obama for a fund me program to build a healthcare system. Excuse me. which was a corrupt. But Obama didn't know about the hidden agenda behind Dr. Fauci's plans. Hey, let me ask this question right here. Dr. Fauci, FBI, CIA, every motherfucker with millions of motherfucking dollars that want to find out shit and can hire investigators. They didn't find this shit, but yo motherfucking ass found it. Bitch ass nigga. Don Coolio, I'll block you. I don't want to hear no more of your bullshit. I know you're a cool brother, man. Don't get me wrong. I don't think you no gay nigga and none of that. Your views are really not conducive with fucking with me, especially if you gonna spout your goddamn views. Now, if you want to shut your motherfucking ass up, you know, and just listen, fine. I don't be wanting to hear your punk shit. This is punk shit. Talking about this certified research. Where did you research that? Put it up. Put it up, motherfucking punk. I don't give a fuck. You in that weight room, motherfuckers, is on fucking goddamn thin ice with me. You motherfuckers be saying some really fucked up shit. Hey, matter of fact, man, I'm done with you, dude. Don Coolio, don't fucking come on my channel no more. Don't. Fuck you. Obama funded the coronavirus. Jesus. Hey, I gotta go, man. You got bitch ass niggas like this that piss me off. This nigga is a fucking, I ain't gonna say he take it up his ass, but that's what he looks like, or that's what he sound like. A real fucking punk.